Okay, young physicists, this is it, right? AP tests are starting. And I want to tell you a little bit that I want to alleviate as much stress as possible for you. Unavoidably, as we prepare for these tests that are going to be difficult, there's going to be some stress. So I am not going to post any new review sessions that you will be scored on or given points for. So that doesn't mean I don't want you to study still, but it means that I don't want you to feel like your grade is going to tank as you're preparing to take tests, taking tests, and studying. So what do I have for today, and what do I want to offer you as we approach the AP testing time? First of all, you're watching this video, hopefully. Second thing, I want to talk a little bit about some resources. You have been emailed, and then also on Friday, I posted this post. This is so important. If you haven't looked at this yet, you need to look at it before you take an AP test. The science teachers at North Tahoe got together. Mr. Fleesock was good enough to make us a video, and he really kind of runs this down. But you do not want to just wake up the day of the test and expect to get on a device, hopefully a phone, which we think is going to be the most useful for AP physics and chemistry for sure, and just take it when it's going, right? So make sure you've done this before. That's going to really alleviate a lot of stress. Want to just talk a little bit about this guide. Again, Mr. Fleesock's video goes over it and how to prepare for it and everything. Here's our schedule. So for those of you that might be unaware, right, here's today, Monday 11th. I don't think any of you, maybe some of you are taking government and politics in the afternoon, right? So hopefully you've already got on and you figured out how to access this site and take that test. That'll be good practice for us. Our test is Thursday, May 11th, and it's at the 1 p.m. slot. And if you follow those instructions by the College Board and in this document, you need to be logged on and waiting and ready to go and responding at 12:30, a half hour prior to that. All right. So again, all of that information is here in that document, and Mr. Fleesock made that video that did a really good job prepping us. Anytime he says something about AP Phys or chemistry, you can replace that with physics. The tests are similar in that, there's math involved. We're going to have to write down equations and probably use a little bit of math. It's probably better to do it on paper and take pictures of it and upload it that way. And remember, when we do that, we'll have a bunch of papers in front of us with your ID, your AP ID, and your initials on each top left-hand corner. And again, video goes over it. Don't wait till the last minute. What else I want you to do then at the beginning here? I want you to email me today. All right, and everyone individually. I want to know the following. What AP tests are you taking? So which ones are you registered and you're going to take over the next coming weeks? So tell me about those ones. B, whether or not you've had any technical issues setting up for the AP exam. So if you've gone through this and you're struggling or we're having issues with technology, I want to know about that. Let's try to troubleshoot that if you've got problems before we need to take our exam or before you need to take your first exam. AP Physics might not be your first one. C, whether or not you'd like to schedule a personal or a small group review session outside of office hours, and what would be a good time. So I'm still going to have my office hours, 3 to 4. I'll be here. But maybe you need a little bit of work focusing on a particular problem or a particular aspect of physics. I'm more than willing to work with you. You let me know, and let's try to find a time that we can do that. And then also I'll email you back and ask for a little bit of specifics so I can sort of target that time most effectively for you. But do not be shy about this. If you want some help, I want to help you. So make sure you do that. In that case, we'll set up a group Google Meet or maybe an individual Google Meet to go over that. I got my whiteboard. We can share screens and things like that. And D, if you're not taking the AP exam, what date and time do you want to take the final? Now, most of you are registered for the AP exam. I would say you're studying for it. Go ahead and take it. Let's do our best. I'm going to get your results back and scoring guidelines, and that will be your final. So you'll get something entered in for your final. A few of you are not taking the AP exam, so I need to give you a replacement or a little thing that I conjure up for your final. Tell me a little bit about when you want to take that final, and I can be somewhat flexible on those dates and times. Okay? And as always, if you got any questions over the course of this time period, let me know. Last thing, I still have a lot of resources for you. Everyone is kind of maybe thinking they need to focus on different aspects of physics. So I haven't assigned anything here, but I did put a link, right, to the College Board's AP Physics 1 page, and they've got lectures and information on all the aspects that could be tested on, and they've got example problems down the bottom that are solved. Again, they're making the tests. They chose the presenters for these. So in the interest of time, these are probably our most efficient and most thorough resources moving forwards. But if you want some more problems, maybe from positive physics, some of you like that, and you say, hey, I want to work more on circular motion, I want to work more on free body diagrams, let me know. I'll go through and dig through positive physics and find some example problems and let you practice those ones. Anyways, this week, guys, I am here to help. Reach out. I hope to get an email from you today telling me a little bit about what the next couple days are going to look like for you. Okay, good luck.